I think a key thing that you've mentioned, obviously, as part of the flexibility and being able to create clarity for any type of business, is that you've got a platform which is obviously be able to pull information and create business intelligent dashboards and all those things from lots of different areas. And as you said, if you're an accountant or a consultant in the retailing area, you could be pulling whatever information it is that you need out of Xero or out of Sasu or any of the other, Google Analytics in relation to website, retail, online retail. You're able to create those dashboards, from what I understand, for what makes sense to a retailer. If you're a retail consultant, then you make a dashboard that makes sense to a retailer. If you're dealing with other type of business, then you can create dashboards that make sense to whatever industry you're working in. So it's very flexible to be able to provide those value-added services because it's flexible. So is that correct in that you're really able to create anything?
That is absolutely correct. That's a great summary. So it is a platform to easily put together powerful analytical applications, and particularly focusing on dashboards, reporting, and prediction and planning.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, so we've mentioned Xero and Sasu as accounting platforms that you currently connect with, or ClearJelly currently connects with. What is it? Are they the only two, I should say? So, at this point?
At the moment, those are the only two accounting platforms. We're looking at the moment at QuickBooks as well.
Yes.
But to be very honest, it is driven by customer demand. If we get enough customers, we will look at any source to integrate.
Of course. Okay. And is there any difference between the way that Xero connects with your solution versus how Sasu connects with your solution?
The principle is exactly the same. So again, what we're proud of is the ease of getting things going. In our case, it only takes 2 steps. Connect to your accounting source and put in the required credentials. So your Xero or Sasu user details, and then one other button is generate the model, which generates the model or updates the data model, and that is it from an initial step perspective. And then, of course, it depends what you want to do. Is it if you want to create dashboards or budgeting or web or mobile devices or within Excel? That, of course, is then a different step, but the initial connect is really just a click of a button.
Yes. Excellent. Okay. And the update as to when, once you've connected the system, how often, I should say, does it update? So if you're looking at a dashboard now and the information has come through yesterday morning overnight, or what's the connection time, and can you sync it instantly?
Yes. I mean, it always depends on the data volumes. Typically, the update of your model and even the initial creation will not take more than a few minutes. The interval in which you then schedule the updates is completely up to you. So this could be every minute if you want to. Okay. Or you could do this manually, but just saying, okay, now I want to update my data and make it available. So yeah, completely up to you.
Oh, excellent. Very good. And once you do integrate it and set it up, is there sort of a mapping process in relation to the chart of accounts or anything like that? Or is it just pull through all of the information as you have it in Xero or Sasu, and then, as you said, you mold it to whatever you're trying to look at?
That's correct. So initially we just take the data as it comes. And then once the data is there, the users can then customize the structures and create their trees as required. As I mentioned before, this is one of the areas where we probably focus on a little bit more development, is to make this process a little bit more standardized. At the moment, it is completely open, so users can create, their P&L hierarchy or the way they want to create their account groupings, which are not already in the accounting system.
Yes.
It's completely up to them and very easy. We will see this in the demo.
Yes.
In the future, as I said, we might provide a little bit more intelligence to do this automatically. But I guess our strong focus is on being flexible and leaving it up to the user and making that as easy as possible.
Yes.
So we don't want to put too much constraint on them, on how they should,
yes,
approach data modeling or their structures.
Excellent. Okay. The other one I'm really interested in is being able to drill down. So you've mentioned that you can drill down to a transaction level. So does that mean that that all the information from a transaction level is coming through from Xero, for example, or is this just the information that you project? Is that then enabling you to drill down into your Xero file directly? How does that work?
So the way we work is we take all the information. So we take every single transaction from the accounting system.
Yep.
And then this detail is available to the users.
Yes.
We have to be a bit careful with the terms. In our industry, we use the term drill down if you go from a higher hierarchy to a lower hierarchy. So if you go, for example, from a product group to a product, or from an account group to a detailed account, so that's the drill down. But we also provide the drill through. So let's see, you see a number which is typically an aggregated number. You see the details for a particular month for particular accounts, and then you can do the drills. You can do the drill through. So from this one number, total sales of 160,000, I want to drill through and get all transactions that make up this particular number. So that's the drill through, and both ways, the drill down and the drill through, we provide.